Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for sharing this space with me today for another reading. Let's go ahead and get into the cards. What is it that Spirit wants to share with you today? What is going on with this collective? Spirit, what is the current situation with this collective? What's going on with them? All right, we have the Tower coming out hot. Here we go. Okay, you guys. So Tower energy in the current situation. What are you guys doing? We're just like tearing stuff down. We're starting over. You guys are starting from ground zero here. Okay. This is fiery energy. So y'all are going through something right now currently where you are in the midst of transforming, purging. This could be in the form of getting rid of household things. Maybe you're doing spring cleaning, right? I mean, spring is coming up. This could be you getting rid of people or things in your life, okay, that no longer serve you, that are not really in your corner is what I'm hearing. There could be people, places, or things here that no longer serve you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Tower. Let's get some more information here. Spirit, what's going on with this Tower? High Priestess. Okay. You are listening to your intuition. You are being divinely called for this Tower moment in your life. So this is a purposeful breakdown in your life right now. Okay. So you're hearing from Spirit, and Spirit is telling you, hey, there's something not working right now in your situation and it needs to go, right? For you to be able to move forward in your current situation with whatever you're working towards or doing in your life, your day-to-day, something needs to change. We have 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. So working on independence, working on your own stability. There could be something in your life, in your current situation, that was hindering you from becoming fully independent or feeling independent on your own and creating that wealth on your own. There was this need to step away, to listen to your intuition. Okay, let's go ahead and get the past position. Spirit, what's going on in the past? Okay, so we've had the Fool card. And one more for this. And King of Wands. So it seems as though in the past, there was this energy of very much like free loving spirit, doing whatever you wanted, like living life vicariously, maybe through others, and or just not having much of like a mission or a plan moving forward. Just knowing like, hey, this just seems fun and I'm gonna just go for it and do it. Like having this very free loving attitude about life and relationships. King of Wands energy, you know, just going for what he wants. This energy is very much energetic and creative. Maybe you in the past have been, you know, creating something beautiful in your life or creative projects or endeavors. It could be really anything that resonates with you. If you took that next step, that leap of faith to go forward with something that you really wanted to do. This could be in love, in a relationship. This could be with family or in your career, right? But I feel like this is more of like passion projects and things that you're working on in your life, like things that you really want to aspire to be and do, right? Like you just kind of took that step towards that in the past and had a very relaxed personality towards it, right? Like the energy that you emoted was very carefree, very different energy, right? From your current situation. Let's go ahead and get the challenge here. Spirit, what is the challenge for this collective? Okay, so we have this fighting everyone around you feeling, right? Like protecting your peace, protecting your space is the current challenge. Interesting. it could feel like within this Tower moment here, you have this urge or this need to fight for your space and fight for the things that you want. It could be also boundaries as well. You putting up hard boundaries with people in your life and feeling as though maybe someone in your situation is constantly overstepping, or you're always constantly having to remind someone of a boundary that you have or an expectation that you have. Can I clarify the Seven of Wands? What is this energy? Spirit, what is this energy? What is this Seven of Wands energy? Okay. Four of Swords. So taking intentional space away from others, right? Taking space to yourself to think about what it is that you want for yourself. You know that something isn't working, right? There is some sort of fight happening here, or some sort of fight for your own space, fight for what you believe in, and holding that space for yourself. And then also taking intentional rest, taking a break. This is an intentional time that you're taking for yourself, and you're putting everybody else away from you. Oh, go away. I need a break. I need timeout time, and I don't want to be bothered sort of vibe, right? And this is a rest that you need because you are in the middle of deciding something. You know, we have the Four of Swords and the High Priestess here. So there is something here where you're taking time to listen to your intuition, to hear from Spirit about what it is that you need to do next here in this Tower energy. You're breaking something down because there is some sort of repair that's needing to happen. This is some sort of like Phoenix energy, right? Spirit, what is the supporting energy in this collective? What is supporting them? Six of Swords. So we have this energy of you moving away, and you might not even be sharing this with anyone. You could be moving jobs, you could be moving houses, states currently, but you're moving away from something that no longer supports you and no longer serves you in your life. So you're breaking something down here. Something is completely changing in your life. You're quite literally leaving it behind. Spirit, can we clarify the Six of Swords? What are they moving away from? Well, moving away from loss and a lack mindset, that is for sure. You're moving away from feeling as though you've been left out, feeling alone. You're moving away from what that doesn't serve you, whatever that is, right? That energy of feeling like you've been doing it alone for quite some time. And you also might have been struggling financially a little bit here in this situation as well. Okay. And in the very beginning of the reading, if I'm remembering correctly, we had the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and we spoke about independence and finding your independence, becoming financially independent on your own, right? So this energy here of moving away, leaving whatever is not working for you or aligned with you any longer, and especially moving away from that lack mindset or maybe financially struggling. Interesting. Okay. Spirit, what does this collective not see coming? Does this collective not see coming? Oh, okay. So we have, okay. So we have the Lovers. I'm laughing because the Knight of Cups just like plopped out. And that's interesting that we have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups together in the what you do not see coming yet That's very interesting. Okay. So there could be some sort of beautiful love story unfolding here, or some sort of love offering, this very beautiful energy of emotional stability. Interesting. Okay. So you're making this conscious decision, right? That you're listening to your intuition. Spirit is speaking to you. You're going inward. You're taking intentional rest with yourself, right? Because of this tower energy here. And you're listening to spirit. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is asking you to move towards something else in your life, right? Moving away from whatever lack this is in your life currently. This could be within a relationship. This could be within a workplace setting, right? There's something here that you're fighting for with yourself. For yourself. You're trying to protect your peace, protect your space here, okay? From other outside factors that are coming in that you feel like are overstepping the boundaries that you've already set in place. There's something here where, doesn't feel good for you. So you're intentionally taking space away from this and thinking about your next steps moving forward. How are you going to rebuild yourself? Is that a new place, a new residence? Are you moving homes completely? Are you moving out of a relationship completely, right? And what you don't see coming, it's all coming full circle here. We have some sort of love happening in a relationship. This could be in a place. Maybe you find a place that you just fall in love with and it becomes your new best thing in life, where you fall in love with what you're doing there, the activities, the people, the environment, the nature there, right? This doesn't have to always be a person, right? That you find love with. You could find love with the community, with the people around you who really feed into your soul as a person. You find sort of like your own community and your own little collective, right? In this new space that feed love into your life with this Knight of Cups here, right? There's some sort of love offering coming in your future that you don't even see because you've made this beautiful, courageous choice of embracing this tower energy and listening to spirit when it was time. Spirit, what are the internal circumstances of this collective? What are the internal circumstances? What caused this tower energy here? Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, okay. So Seven of Cups energy here. So internal circumstances, how is this affecting your current situation, right? Like, how is this affecting the tower energy for you to come into this realization that you needed to break things down and renew things and start over, start fresh with your life and yourself? You realize that something wasn't working and that there were other options out there for you, right? You weren't pigeonholing yourself anymore. You weren't like, oh, there's not just one option. I have 7 options, but which one do I choose from, right? Which one do I choose from? Can we clarify this 7 of Cups? So you're like having this like thought process of, okay, I know I gotta break it down. I know that there's more out there for me, right? This can't be the only thing. This just can't be life. Could have been the thought process there. Spirit, can we clarify the 7 of Cups? Get some more information. And the Ace of Pentacles. Of course, there was some sort of offering. There was some sort of offering that you were made aware of some kind, and you knew. Interesting. I feel like this Ace of Pentacles, this like materialistic sort of offering where you knew that there was something else out there for you, right? Something better, something more substantial, maybe more financially stable in some sort of way. All you know you needed to do was like pick something new. This could be job related, right? Like something that's going to create more financial stability in your life, more stability in general in your material life. Yeah, so internally in your subconscious, you know, you were kind of mulling over all of these ideas of which one is going to work for your life, right? Because you know that there is some sort of breakdown happening in and around your life that you're having to decide, what is my next step? And what does life look like after that, you know, breakdown and rebuilding? You've got to rebuild. Well, what are my choices? What are the things that I could be doing with my life? And there's this beautiful offering. And it's all circling back around to spirit and you listening to your intuition. That's beautiful energy, you guys. Okay. What are I just want to get like, what were the external circumstances here weighing in on all of this? What were the outside influences here, Spirit? Queen of Swords and Six of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so we have external energies, so like outside influences being the Queen of Swords. So this very much so could have been a relationship or some sort of dynamic with someone else that drove you to this Tower energy of leaving, of breaking things down in your life, wanting to move away or change up your life completely. And then we have the Six of Wands as well. Fire energy here. This energy is success and victory, being helped to victory, feeling as though others have helped you get to where you want to be or where you have like ultimately like made your success. I feel as though you knew that staying with this Queen of Swords energy, maybe this energy here, whether this is like, could go both ways, masculine or feminine energy here, but this energy of she knows what she wants, and maybe she was just so solidified in how she felt, right? And whoever I'm speaking to, whoever this is resonating with, whoever this energy is here in your situation, it could be that they just didn't want to budge on how they felt towards the relationship or the situation, right? That led to the Tower energy moment in this current situation with you, right? It could be that this energy here was kind of just overstepping boundaries and really was not very emotional in the relationship. You had to put up boundaries a lot of the time and draw lines in places where you're like, man, why do I have to keep asking for these things in the relationship or in the situation, right? Kind of made you have to take pause and take rest and take inventory of what was going on in the current situation, right? Made you think about what you really wanted. And ultimately, I do feel like because of that, you knew that if you wanted to have true success in your future, it wasn't going to be with this energy here, right? Whatever energy this was, you were like, yeah, I can't really stay in this energy anymore, in this relationship, in this situation. Okay, let's get final advice. What is the final advice and outcome here, Spirit? What is the final advice? And we have the Death card. Well, I think that's great, because that is just you letting go of the things that no longer serve you, ultimately. This is you having that opportunity when Spirit speaks to you, that you are able to recognize the things that don't serve you in your life and release yourself from that. Spirit, can we clarify the Death card? The Death card is like the opportunity to change, the opportunity to recognize what habits aren't working for you, what lifestyles aren't working for you, what relationships are toxic and do not serve your ultimate goal in life, or aspiring to be the ultimate human being that you know you're meant to be. Let me clarify the Death card. And we have the World. Okay, wow, beautiful energy, you guys. So ultimately, the outcome here is when you release what no longer serves you, the world opens up for you. You have all of the opportunities available for you. And it's so beautiful, right? Because your supporting energy is you choosing to move away from the things that no longer serve you, because you do not want to feel like no one supports you anymore, and you are left out in the cold on your own to do life or to do the relationship, right? You don't want to feel like you're single but married, or single but in a relationship, right? Like if this was about a relationship with someone, you're choosing your boundaries and you're choosing yourself is what I'm seeing here. You're breaking down the things that no longer serve you. You're unbinding yourself here, and you're starting over, and the world is opening up to you because you've chosen yourself. You chose you, and that is a beautiful energy. I love this energy, you guys. Let's get an angel card, and then we will close out this message. Spirit, what do the angels want to share with this collective? 2323, endless cycles, charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive patterns, and transformation. You may find yourself repeatedly resisting certain truths, leading to feeling of exhaustion and limitation. It's time to decide to live authentically for yourself, embracing your passion. By making this change, the world around you will begin to follow suit, breaking the cycle and fostering transformation. You guys, come on. You tell me that your angels don't know you. You are fostering this transformation. You are making this choice for you. You're listening to your intuition. You're accepting the offers, okay? You're taking those little actionable steps towards your future, to living in your authentic self, and ultimately raising your vibration by listening to your intuition and trusting yourself, you guys. Beautiful energy. This is 2323 are your angel numbers. Amazing. Amazing. And just to remind you, what you don't see coming, you guys, is beautiful love in your life. You deserve all the love. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye.